The Customary Land Law Foundation (PNG) has been advocating on land issues. According to founder Dr. Onne Rageau, landowners are living constitution and birthrights, inheritance of control rights on customary land, recognized by traditional cultural values, consisting to PNG laws in maintaining, developing and sharing resource benefits. Dr. Rageau says most customary landowners are marginalized, not signatories to many agreements of projects in the country.
But when it comes to benefits, many of the customary landowners miss out. So what they're talking about, royalties, is not actually the proper way that the landowners should be compensated or landowners should be given. Because by rights, they got the rights to their customary land resources.
The underlying law of the national constitution outlines the importance of customary land.
That we are now talking to our leaders that they must look at this underlying law. So when you look at underlying development, you are virtually looking at the indigenous jurisprudence. And when you look at the indigenous jurisprudence, you effectively are looking at the customary laws. And customary laws are 860.
Papua New Guinea does still use some colonial laws, and Dr. Rageau says the nation has failed to use customary laws, which promotes PNG ways.
That's a problem we have. Papua New Guinea was independent because of culture diversity. That underlying law came about because underlying law contains our customary land resources as well as for the land for proper registration.
Bougainville is testimonial to what sparked the civil war on the island as a direct result of poor negotiations by the state and developers with landowners.
You know, when we use the rights of the people, especially using the customary land law, the rights of the people, yes, it speaks volumes. So this is the right time that Papua New Guinean government, especially the current government, to really look at the IOG and voluntary customary land registration because this is against the law.
Land is alive in the future, and after 42 years of independence, land issues must be fixed, especially the customary land law.
And if we continue using the IOG and voluntary customary land registration, we got a problem. And many people are now beginning to understand that by the IOG and voluntary customary land registration, the government is taking the control rights away from the landowners. When your control rights are taken away from the landowners, what becomes your customary land? It becomes somebody else's land.
The Customary Land Law Foundation sees compulsory land registration as a way forward to alleviate many land-related issues like land grabbing. This will allow landowners to conduct business in a win-win solution.
According to the customary land law, the land is not for sale. And land in Papua New Guinea is taken as your mother. It is your mother. So mother looks after you. The mother looks after you, you grow up. Our land is like that. And if our land is to be sold, how can you sell your mother?
Fabian Hakelitz, National EMTV News.